Hello, Wise Stars. Today, we are going to look at telling time. When we are telling time, we are looking at a clock. A clock has hands. Yes, hands. But not hands like you and me. Let's look at them. The short hand is called the hour hand. The long hand is called the minute hand. Then we have the very tiny hand that is long and narrow. This is called the second hand. The right side of the clock between 12 and 6 is called the past side. From 6 to 12 on the other direction is called the to side. This means that a clock is divided into two parts, the past side and the to side. Past is on the right, to is on the left. The location of the long hand is what's going to tell you whether it's past or to. So, when the long hand is on the right side of the clock, we will say it is past. When the long hand is on the left side of the clock, we will say it is to. We also have to consider the numbers on the clock. The numbers on the clock represent the hour. This means that they only really deal with the shorthand, but they make our job easier when we are looking at the minute hand, because between each number there are 5 dots or lines. So we could use the numbers of a clock to count in fives. So when we are dealing with the analog time, we have to understand that the 1 actually represents 5 minutes past. The 2 is 10 minutes past. The 3 is 15 minutes past. The 4 is 20 minutes past. The 5 is 25 minutes past. And the 6 is 30 minutes past. Or we can say half past instead of 30 minutes past. It is half of a circle. The 3 can also be called quarter past because it represents a quarter of a circle. However, when the long hand is on the to side of the clock, we have to count in an anti-clockwise direction. So the 11 actually represents 5 minutes to, the 10 is 10 minutes to, the 9 is 15 minutes to, which we also call quarter to. The 8 is 20 minutes to, and the 7 is 25 minutes to. Now, let's look at our first example. I have given you a clue. It is blank minutes, blank, blank. The first thing we have to look at is which side of the clock is the long hand on. Is it on the past side or the to side? It's on the past side, so we will write past. Then we are going to look at the minute hand. How many minutes pass? Remember we said the long hand deals with the minutes. So we can count the dots or lines between to get our answer, or if it's between the numbers which represent the hours, we could just count in 5. Let's count in 5 to make our job easier. 5, 10. So it is 10 minutes past. Now we are going to look at the shorthand. Since it is giving us a clue, 10 minutes past, we look to see which number the shorthand has passed. And the shorthand has passed 11. The time is 10 minutes past 11. Let's look at another example. We are going to do the same thing. First, we will look at the long hand to identify which side of the clock the long hand is on. If we look carefully, we will see that the long hand is on the past side of the clock. Now we are going to look at the minute hand. Remember, the long hand is the minute hand. Again, we are going to use our numbers to make our job easier by counting in 5. It's 5, 10, 15, 20. The long hand is not directly on 20. It is 1 dash above 20. So 20 and 1 more is 21 minutes past. Then we will look to see which number the shorthand has passed. The shorthand has passed 3. So the time is 21 minutes past 3. Look at this example. The first question we need to ask ourselves is which side of the clock is the long hand on? What do you think? Well done. The long hand is on the to side of the clock. So we will write 2. When the long hand was on the past side of the clock, we were counting clockwise. Now, since the time is on the to side of the clock, we will have to count anti-clockwise or in the other direction. Let's count. It's 5, 10, 15. Remember, we can say 15 minutes to or quarter to. Now, we have to look at which number the shorthand is heading towards. If we look carefully, we will see that it's heading towards 7. So our time will be 15 minutes to 7 or quarter to 7. Well done, Wise Stars. Until we meet again, bye, Wise Stars.
White stars shining bright, learning things with